The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Just disgusting as sometimes we often do. Hello, and welcome to the Media Zone. Ed and Dave here, discussing our matinee ladies and co-hosts, whatever they were called at the time they were on, and Lilac got to settle down somewhere. She was from up north, and then she came down here, I believe, to go to college or something.
This here being?
The here being Albany. I forget, we have fans all over the world now.
New York, yeah. So Albany, New York, this area. And then where'd she go to?
Then she moved
Was it Pennsylvania?
to Philadelphia.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then she just put up a post. She wants to move somewhere. She out of the country wasn't out of the question marks. I don't know.
She wants to take those wings on her back and fly. Ed.
Were there wings on?
I don't know what they were. What was that big giant tattoo on her back?
It was anime characters.
Oh, okay.
2 anime characters. I don't think she ever finished that tattoo. It wasn't completely done.
Well, it's in her entire back. It would cost like $1,000.
Yeah, I think it would, yeah. That's why you make them smaller. We never really asked her how the choice came about for the tattoo. I think that would have made a nice, like, shoulder little tattoo if you're going to do that. So you could see the whole thing. Sometimes you can't see it. It's continued under this arm and under the left boob. And
How do you know?
I don't know. I just, when she had tank tops, it looked, things were disappearing.
So, yeah, she was trying to just...
Yeah, she's moving around. Sit still. Find a place, sit still.
Well, it's a time of life to be adventurous, Ed.
I guess.
She's a youngin'.
She's young.
She wants to go explore the world and hopefully not be eaten by cannibals somewhere.
Oh, right. We saw
we don't
how
want
that
that.
went for that group.
Right. So don't let that happen. But
Green Inferno. Did all right. It came in 4th the first week.
did it?
Yeah.
But yeah, she wants to spread her wings and enjoy her youth or her ute. Mm-hmm. And then in a few years that'll be over. Then you just got to find a place. Otherwise, you're just going to be a nomad for the rest of your life with nothing.
Sometimes
That's
you got to just settle down and get on with it.
That's
and then, when you're set to retire, like our friend Mike there, you go down and move to Disney. What's that? What? Settling down?
Me?
Yeah,
Retire.
close.
I'm ready.
We're
I'm
ready
ready
to go. We're waiting for
like kids
years or
get out of college.
when they get out of there, it's time to go.
Then they can start paying me back.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, that's just telling you a few things about life
There
to
you
the
go.
viewers.
That's right. Come here for your life advice.
Now,
If you want to know how I do things wrong, come to me. I can tell you all the wrong things I've done.
you've done some things, good things, and I can't remember any wrong things except that one girl you dated who got uglier every time. I don't know how that happened. Every time it wasn't just me saying that.
I think I said it too.
You said it too.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
It was the lighting or something.
She looked great in a dark bar.
Yeah. I just remembered Susie, Spanish Susie we called her, not to mix her up with blonde Susie. She moved from here to Texas. And last I knew she's moving to California, I believe. I'm not sure why. It's the husband's job or moving around.
Do these people have like no possessions? I mean, how do they just pack everything up? They got to have a company pack it, or are they like the Beverly Hillbillies, just shove it in the back of an old rickety vehicle and off they go?
I think they were going on the rickety vehicle route, from what I could tell there.
Okay.
Well,
hey, whatever works.
Kim moved across the street, so she didn't go too far. And then Cammie moved down to Tennessee because her friend was moving down there.
Right. Well, I got news for you. If you move somewhere,
Yeah.
I'm not going.
You're not? No.
I mean, I may have known you for 40 years, but I ain't going where you're going.
No.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. And when I go somewhere, I'm not even telling anybody. I'm just going. They're never going to know where I am. Anyway, we have movies.
We have movies. Sometimes you just sit and think about life and where you're moving to.
Right. Or where you haven't moved to. Or how your life is stagnated into one swirling, sucking hole of hell from which there is no escape. But I digress. Oh, we got the 33.
Mm-hmm.
We have By the Sea.
By the Sea, Angelina Jolie.
All right.
By the Sea, by the Sea with Angelina Jolie.
My All American. And is that it?
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
That's it. And then no other bits. So hopefully our life. Story. I swear I told it. The producer says no. But we can go over that. And I just have to dance around political correctness.
I'll help you out.
Okay.
All right. But let's begin with the 33. The 33. Starring Cote de Pablo.
Yeah.
Wasn't she on one of these NCIS type shows or something?
I don't know.
I don't know. James Brolin, Lou Diamond Phillips, and Antonio Banderas. In 2010, the eyes of the world turned to Chile, where 33 miners had been buried alive by the catastrophic explosion and collapse of a 100-year-old gold and copper mine. Over the next 69 days, an international team worked night and day in a desperate attempt to rescue the trapped men as their families and friends, as well as millions of people globally, waited and watched anxiously for any sign of hope. Based on the gripping true story of survival and filled with the cooperation of the miners, their families, and their rescuers, because quite frankly, they would have made the film even if they didn't cooperate, the 33 reveals the never-before-seen actual events that unfolded above and below ground, which became nothing less than a worldwide phenomenon. You remember this, right?
I remember. I can't believe it's been 5 years already.
I
It
know.
seems like it just happened like maybe 2 years
I gotta
ago.
be honest with you, I couldn't remember if any of them lived or died. Apparently they lived. I don't remember.
A long time. 90?
69.
69. It's a sexy amount to be under.
Oh. I hope there was none of that.
There's Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas, as they pray. For the Lord Almighty, get us out of here.
Oh, look, there's Anderson Cooper making a guest appearance.
What was that?
Speaking of political incorrectness.
Is that Anthony LaPaglia?
Oh, is it?
I think it was.
He wasn't in the lead. Here's Donald Sutherland.
Spanish Donald Sutherland.
Men died, with the whole world watching. 33 men on the ground. 300
Gripping story we all lived through. We're going to go pay $9 to see it again, Dave.
Well, they lived through it, Ed. Suffering underground in that horrific, they could run out of air. Oh, that's right. Now I remember. They were boring down through alongside their... Yeah. It's all coming back to me now, Ed. I remember it all like it was yesterday.
Ricky Ricardo was in there.
Babaloo! That's right. That's right.
Let's see. By the Sea.
By the Sea.
Angelina Jolie directed this. Brad Pitt's behind is in it.
What?
Apparently. Brad Pitt in the bathtub. And Angelina Jolie. By the Sea follows an American writer named Roland and his wife, Vanessa, who arrive in a tranquil and picturesque seaside resort in 1970s France. Their marriage in apparent crisis.
Oh.
As they spend time with fellow travelers, including young newlyweds, Leah and Francais.
Or Francois.
Or Francois, whatever. And village locals, Miguel and Patrice. The couple begins to come to terms with unresolved issues in their own lives. In its style and in its treatment of themes of the human experience, By the Sea is inspired by European cinema and theater of the 60s and 70s.
So it means don't watch it. Oh, look at that. Is this put
Wow.
over?
Yeah, that
Now
was
that's the clips we needed. 20 years into the show, those are the type of clips we finally need to get.
I think that was a 145 clip.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all there was.
Wow. Well, let's hope the next clip is as long as my read, which is one line, basically. It's called My All American. Ooh, look at that. It stars Robin Tunney, Finn Wittrock. Finn Wittrock? What is it? Finn Wittrock. What a name.
Finn's the character in Sharknado, played by Ian.
Finn Wittrock. Wow. Sarah Bolger and Aaron Eckhart. Freddie Steinmark, an underdog on the gridiron, faces the toughest challenge of his life after leading his team to a championship season. Starring, I already did that. Finn Wittrock. Oh, that's a football name. Wittrock. Because you know what they call the football? Sometimes they call it the rock.
Yeah.
Finn Wittrock gets the rock. He's going down. He's at the 20. He's at the 30 touchdown. Finn Wittrock.
Rudy and Hoosiers. I'm trying to see. This doesn't look like one of those religious pictures. There is a football religious picture.
Well, for group sales, we'll
For
see
group
if that comes
sales. That thing made a ton of dough, Dave.
Did it?
That group sales thing is catching on.
You know, the other night, which would now be about a month ago, I actually saw a film again, which I really like. Religulous or Religulous. You ever see that? The Bill Maher?
He's searching around for people's thoughts on religion.
Yeah, and just, you know, because he's anti-religion. He's doesn't believe in any of this stuff. It's just funny how, you know, he just goes after these people, asks them these stories, and then they get all aggravated with him when they can't answer the questions. But it's you know, I most of the time don't really agree with Bill Maher, but I do find sometimes some of the stuff he says is pretty humorous. That was a good film. Finn Wittrock, ladies and gentlemen.
Not let you down. I want to play in the cup.
Finn?
There is nothing my boy can't.
I don't know. What do you think of this, Ed? I think it's not a minute 45. That's what I think.
No, this is the 2:30 and the long 2:30.
Can you hold up one more game?
Another one of the sports pictures. I'm not thrilled with the sports picture.
You're not a sports
Do
person.
you like the sports films?
I don't care for sports films. They generally are crappy. Hoosiers was a good sports film. There's a few, but they're not generally all that realistic. But there you go. What are we doing now? DVDs?
DVD releases. Let's hope there's a lot, Dave, because you said you wanted to go at this time. And
I might leave.
We might be ending the show at this time.
I don't know. This be a special 15-minute show. Why not? Terminator.
They don't all have to be 30 minutes.
No, they don't. Yeah, why are we stuck to that?
Well, it's a classic time. It goes back to the 50s, I guess.
Most of the time, we need more time. Terminator Genesis.
I wanted to kind of see this, but never got out.
You and
theater.
millions of other people didn't go to see this.
We didn't get out to see it. We kind of wanted to see it, but it wasn't worth venturing out.
Trainwreck.
Trainwreck kind of look interesting.
Her show is pretty funny.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Amy Schumer.
Yeah, that's it.
Inside Amy Schumer.
Yes.
We're going inside there.
Yeah. Some people don't want to go there.
Looks like,
Related to the Senator Chuck Schumer.
yes.
Super sex bots built to kill. Dr. Goldfoot and the Bikini Machine. This is one of those Vincent Price films that, shockingly, I missed.
You never saw this one.
No.
Or its sequel.
There's a second one?
I never saw it. There's a Dr. Goldfoot and something else. I forget what he was doing in
Look
that
at this granny panties she's wearing now.
That was a sexy bikini in those days.
Now it's got Frankie Avalon, he of the Beach films, and Dwayne Hickman, he of Dobie Gillis.
Oh, yeah? And Vincent Price, don't
Vincent
forget.
Price.
I think he's Dr. Goldfoot.
That expression on his face is like when he saw the final cut. Why did I make this film?
He needed some money for a cookbook.
Manimal.
Manimal? The complete series, which was, what 13 episodes? Did it even go a whole year? I don't know. I'll have to look that up. This is where Simon McCorkindale, is that who it was? Changes from a man into 3 animals. Apparently could change into many animals, but they only had 3. A panther and what was it, an eagle or something? And those were the 3 he could change into via the limited special effects.
Makeup department can only do so much.
Oh, there was a narrator in this? I don't know. Oh, yeah?
When was this? Was this in the 80s?
In the 80s. Came out after Knight Rider, I think. This wasn't a Glenn Larson production.
I'm still waiting for the complete series of Police Surgeon to come out on DVD.
Well, you never know these days what's going to pop out.
Automan.
From the producers of Tron.
It's awful.
The complete series again of all 13.
Almost looks like a DeLorean, doesn't it?
Yeah. And who was this? Wasn't it Desi Arnaz was the guy, whatever he was, and then this was the Automan who could turn into anything. Was that the premise? Now, he couldn't turn into animals. He could turn into like cars. He was like a
Transformer.
Yeah.
Oh God. The complete series. I mean, again, how long could the show have been?
We'll have to look up the exact run on these.
You know, is this the kind of DVD you'll be ruffling through on Black Friday and getting for $2?
This one, no, I don't think this one will be in there, unfortunately, because I would buy it for $3. And I'll probably buy it for whatever it is, just for the sheer...
That is awful.
Automan. Well, they tried some sci-fi elements in shows, and they don't all work.
You know, the other night I was flipping through. Again, this was a month ago. I saw an episode of the Incredible Hulk series.
Yes.
I can't remember. God, how bad that show was, and I actually watched it. But the actor.
Which one was this? I'll tell you the title probably.
The guest star was Mako.
Mako. He made 2 appearances as the mystical Asian guy.
Well, he's Asian, so
Right.
it goes without saying.
Right.
But
Which one was this one? Was this the one with Jared McRaney?
I don't know. I didn't watch it that long. I saw Mako. I think he was blind in it.
Yeah.
Was he blind in both of them?
Yes.
Oh, well, I missed that. But I don't remember what.
The first one, he ran into him in a freeze truck. They threw David in the freeze truck, and Mako was in there. And then the other one, there was a corrupt police guy, and that was Gerald McRaney making one of his many appearances.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that one then. I say.
What channel's running these? I don't see these.
I don't know. I just flipped through and I happened to see the Incredible Hulk listed, and I flipped it on and I saw Mako's white ring around his head there. Just
He must have shaved some of that, right?
And
I don't know what they were going for with that.
I don't know. I just can hear him, David. What is wrong with David?
Oh, no.
Oh, but I didn't watch more than 30 seconds of it.
Oh.
But
Yeah, we
anyway.
loved that show back then. There wasn't a lot of science fiction on TV. I still want to take one of those transformation scenes where the heads kind of split and put them together on my computer, which I can do now, and make a nice smooth transition from David to the Hulk, which they couldn't do back then.
All right, don't you have a story?
I got a story now. I swear I told this because I told it on Facebook. That's right. I knew I told the story. We went out to see the producer on one of the Mondays, and he was off, and I was off. I went to see the Mission Impossible film, which was pretty good. This was the big thing. The first few minutes of the film was Tom Cruise hanging off a plane. So there's a lot of tension right in the first few minutes.
I think he really was on the plane.
He was attached to the plane, but pretending to. Yeah, I'm going to tell. I know you saw them.
Big screen.
Oh, we were in the RPX, which is a few dollars more. It kind of weeds out the riffraff. So the producer saw, they take, you got to be very careful these days. The special clients from the center, what are we calling it now?
Oh no! Don't even go there.
I'm trying. Well, they were,
Less
challenged. Can we say that? What can we say these days? I think they were challenged people.
Just say elderly. That's different.
Elderly people.
My mother is elderly, but she's okay.
Elderly people don't go "Ugh!" in the theater. So they were a little challenged. We'll say that. We can say that. They almost ruined my film, so I can say that. So I don't know who the winners are that take the challenge people out to the theater.
Their job.
I know, but
They're not winners or losers. It's their job. This is what they do.
But don't take them out to a theater, and especially the one that's more expensive, that weeds out the riffraff, and hopefully the people that are, I'm sure the state is paying for this to take the folks out, and they're bringing them to the most expensive theater. So the producer saw them in the food court, and he thought he heard something about 1:10, and that was the time of our screening. Oh boy! So it was getting close, and nobody in here. All of a sudden, the wheelchairs come wheeling in. They are way down in the front of the theater, though. Way down in front. And we're back. Okay, that's all right. We're not going to see any heads bobbing or anything from way back here.
Jesus, did you just say that?
We're not going to see anything to disturb it. I'm dancing very carefully, but the story must be told, Dave. Producer wanted it. So we're okay. We're way in the back. There's a giant screen. We got action. There's going to be a lot of loud sounds and music. All of a sudden, during this tension, Tom Cruise is hanging off the plane. There's the roar of the engine, and all kinds of the most piercing scream. And it was what, every 30 seconds it was going off. Yeah, I said they're not going to leave these people down here for this whole film. I'm going to have to go out and call an usher or somebody. And what was it, about 10 minutes? I think they finally, wheelchairs start going out. There's 6 people in there, and they wheel in. It's fine, but you can't disturb the audio of the movie, Dave.
What were they doing again?
I did it a couple of times, that's all I'm doing. I had to put the sound out. It wouldn't be quite as, You knew they were coming into our, there's plenty of cartoons that might have entertained them a little more. They apparently were upset by Tom Cruise hanging off a plane. They were quiet until then, right? The trailers and everything. All of a sudden, Tom Cruise.
It's emotional.
It's an emotional scene.
A guy's hanging off a plane.
Nobody else was screaming like that, though.
Well, but that's because, as you put it, they're challenged.
Right.
And they don't know if the difference between what's real and what isn't. And they think he's in real peril. And that's how they express themselves.
I guess either that or he had a load in his pants. I don't know.
You know what? This show should have been 15 minutes long. This should have been the 15-minute long.
It went too far, Dave. This would have been told, I was doing my best. This would have been told a whole different way back in 1985, I'll tell you. All right, let's do the games. Another relaxing. The producer asked for that story, and why not? Why not get it out there? You can't bring, you got to be, and this goes for 4-year-old kids, too, running around.
And I just had a picture of dog balls.
We got the disclaimer, covers balls, and, all right, what's going on, Dave?
All right, it's the poster pairs game where you have entered. Poster pairs game where you have sent your entry 2 numbers from 1 to 6. We select your name and we reveal the 2 numbers, and if they match, you win 2 free passes to a film with people there.
Let's compose ourselves, Dave.
I'm composed, Ed. I'm disgusted is what I am.
I'm going to take a deep breath.
I am hurt and offended that you mock.
I used the word clients or whatever.
I thought you were going for like prostitutes when you said clients. I'm thinking, oh boy.
Oh dear.
Here we go.
But you pay a lot of money to go out to these theaters. You can't have them ruined in any manner.
But they have a right as much as you do.
They do if they sit there quiet.
Oh no. Well, when a man's hanging off a plane, they're upset. Willie Smith. 1 and 4.
1 and 4. Okay, let's get some excitement here.
But he does not wish to spin the wheel.
Oh, Willie, come on. Willie's going to match, I have a feeling, and he's not going to spin.
Number 4.
Well, that's good because we dropped a big load a couple weeks ago. All 10 tickets were given away.
Oh. This is borderline special YouTube version of our show.
Where do you see the YouTube version we put together?
No, never.
Dave won't do the YouTube version.
No expletives.
Speaking of YouTube, I'm seeing a lot of nudity on that YouTube.
You are?
Yeah.
I gotta get on there.
they put an age restriction thing you have to click on.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing all kinds of nude stuff on there.
Anyway, if you want to enter, sorry, Will, you didn't win. But if you want to enter the game, this is how you do it. Kong, take it away. You send your entry to MediaZone95 at gmail.com. MediaZone95 at gmail.com. 2 numbers from 1 to 6. And we'll select your entry. We'll reveal what's behind the 2 numbers you provided. And if they match, you win 2 free movie passes. And if you win spin, or if you win right spin on your entry, we will spin the Schwinn. And you could win up to 10 tickets. Those 2 tickets could be turned into 10. Or they'd be turned into 0. And everything in between. And there you go. That's how you win or lose or play the game.
Wow.
I am so glad this is the last one we're doing today.
Well, sometimes you get silly at the end of the tape. So we have a couple more minutes left.
Well, I got no stories.
We're out of stories. I've told all my summer movie stories about the things I've encountered, the young kids that were running around during the Minion movie.
Yeah.
You know, you can't have that. You can't bring...
No work stories. That's all.
No work stories. Nobody there anymore, so there's no work stories.
no.
Everyone was let go.
Well, how many people are left?
There's not many.
Oh, how are you one of the lucky ones or unlucky ones?
Unlucky.
Is it based on the seniority?
Yeah, well, the hourlies, they got rid of all them, you know.
Oh, the per diems are gone.
And
Usually that's what they were headed for. Go for all the hourlies so that they don't have to pay as much or they don't have to give them all the benefits and get rid of...
Well, here's what we do. We let the hourlies go last December.
Yeah.
We hire more now.
Oh. Is that just on a temporary basis?
It should be now. Before they had hourlies, in quotes, working there for decades.
Yeah.
We're not doing that anymore.
Interesting.
That's what's
good
going
enough.
on here? The producer's coming in.
Uh-oh. Someone die? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
I saw this. Randy Quaid. Did you see him? Yeah, I saw that the other day.
Not Randy Quaid, not Cousin Eddie, Dave.
Randy Quaid.
So, can you show you? I'll put that up on YouTube.
Can we
I
do
don't know
that?
if you can get that in. Boy, within 2 minutes. Boy, I wouldn't know how to tell that story if we knew Randy Quaid had passed on, Dave.
No, he didn't die. This
What?
is just a picture of him.
Oh, I thought he passed on.
No, this is him. He was arrested in Canada.
Oh.
They deport him back to USA. He's he's a whack job. This guy.
Okay.
That's
I
what.
thought he was dead.
No, he might be. But he and his wife were arrested. He left the United States to go to Canada for some bizarre reason. I forget. I read it, and he indicated, I don't know, they are after me or some bizarre. But yeah, so that's his look now.
Boy, if we knew, if he'd come back a little sooner, he could have gotten that Vacation remake there.
Yeah, maybe.
Could have got Cousin Ed. Maybe he was trying to get in the next one. All right, so there. Oh, thank God Cousin Eddie's still alive,
He's
but
still
he's in
alive.
trouble now.
But he's you know, he's one of those guys that goes to the theater and yells at the screen.
Thank God for that TMZ app. We get the news right as we're taping.
Oh, this happened a couple days ago.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, weeks
Weeks
ago?
ago?
Right.
Oh.
Well, oh yeah, as we
Months ago. Yeah, this happened 2 months ago.
as we air this show.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
We'll see ya.